If you told me to visualize a time where I was completely happy, I would pick any moment when it was me and her, Alex and Claire. We were unstoppable. Whether it was late night watching movies and eating pizza, or just the lunch period spent in the hallway, just the two of us. The perfect friendship, perfect girl, the perfect life. I met her the first week of freshman year. I mean, I had known who she was, but I didn't have the confidence to even talk to her. Now that I think about it, if it hadn't been for her compulsive need to be kind, I don't know where I would be.
Hey, we're eating alone.
Well, yeah, I don't know, I don't really have any friends right now.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'll be your friend.
What's your name? She was endlessly fascinating, never running out of things to say. Her mind was always working overtime, processing things and jumping from one thing to another. We could be talking about a substitute teacher, and then she would just start talking about her cousin John, because the sub sandwiches, they're always sold at Jimmy John's or some stupid thing like that. She was my best friend you could ever ask for. She was supportive, generous, and attractive. A ray of sunshine in the darkest days. One day she asked me to meet her family, and I was terrified. My family had always been supportive, but they tend to scare off my friends. But the night she came over for dinner, I knew everything was going to be okay.
Wow, this is such a lovely house, Mrs. Hacksorn.
Thank you.
This food is delicious. It's my favorite.
You're a great cook, Mother. Pretty soon I found myself falling in love with her. She was so amazing. How could I not? Everything I did, she did with me. My life soon revolved around her, until one day it didn't. To compensate for me liking her, I convinced myself to hate her. I pushed her out of my life until she was nothing but an old memory from my old favorite song. It took a while, but I really did end up hating her. Now it's senior year and I find myself missing her more than ever. 2 years without Claire has been the 2 years of worst years of my life. I've lost myself in the new friends I made to fill the void that her leaving left in my life. I became such a jerk, putting others down to make myself feel better. What I could never admit was that I hated myself. I hated myself for what I was doing, and for who I'd become, and most of all, for losing her. So I decided it was time to get her back. Hey,
Alex,
I'm sorry for everything I did, Claire.
it's okay.
So you forgive me?
Of course. Alex?
Thank you, Claire.
You...
Oh,
Do you want some water?
I've never tasted anything other than potato before. Let's try it. It's a little bit better than potato, but you know, can't beat potato better. I know it'll never be like it was before, but thanks to her amazing love and forgiveness, at least I'll have her in my life. That kind, caring self that has molded me into the person I am today.
Smoke signal alibi, they whisper every night.